In this video, we'll be talking about the National Honor Society. What is NHS? NHS is a national service organization that includes the top students in the nation. It's both an honor and a responsibility. Students may apply to join toward the end of their sophomore year, and they can serve in the organization during their junior and senior years. Why should I strive to be a member of NHS? Established in 1921, the National Honor Society is the oldest and most respected student recognition organization in the United States. Membership in NHS distinguishes students who have committed themselves to the pursuit of academic excellence, community improvement, and personal development. NHS is more than honor roll. Academic achievement is a core component of NHS, but today's students need much more than just good grades to get ahead. NHS's focus on service, leadership, and character helps students build the skills and relationships that will ensure success throughout their academic years and beyond. What are the requirements for induction into NHS? NHS has 4 pillars. Scholarship is first, but character, service, and leadership are also very important. Scholarship. You must have a cumulative GPA of 90 or greater after the second quarter of your 10th grade year. So our second quarter is coming to a conclusion pretty soon. Character. National Honor Society is a member of the Character Counts Coalition. Through this activity, the Honor Society supports and recommends the use of a multifaceted definition of character known as the 6 pillars of character. A person of character demonstrates the following 6 qualities: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. I'm not going to read all the bullet points to you. You can later on pause the video on your own and look at them. You're going to be asked to write a 500-word essay as a part of your application, and I would reference these slides to help you write your essay. Service. Service is generally considered to be those actions undertaken by a student which are done with or on behalf of others without any direct financial or material compensation. Again, pause the video on your own to read the remainder of this slide. Leadership. Chapters can consider the following descriptors as they develop their local definition and standard for leadership. This list for consideration purposes only. This list is for consideration purposes only and should not be thought of as a checklist for this criterion. The student who exercises leadership has these qualities. Again, pause the video on your own. If I am inducted, what will be my responsibilities? There will be dues. Chapter dues are $25, but that includes a t-shirt. So the dues, you will be getting something out of those. We will have meetings. NHS will meet once monthly. In accordance with the national and local NHS constitutions, a member who misses more than 2 meetings in a school year may be dismissed. Chapter Service Project. As a group, we are responsible for organizing and completing a project that benefits our community or our school. This project will be decided upon by the members and the faculty advisor. Individual Service Project. 10 hours of volunteer service must be completed on your own throughout the year. These service hours will be documented, signed by a representative of the organization of which you are volunteering, and turned in to the faculty advisor. Fundraising. We will have fundraising if in the case that we look to do things as a group. Probably the most important slide here. What must I do now to be considered for NHS? Clearly, we have a little bit left in this quarter, so work hard academically between now and the end of the quarter. You may be on the borderline, so work hard for the remaining couple of weeks. Number 2, if you lack service and leadership elements, you're going to have to do things involving service and leadership. Add 1 or more of those as soon as possible. Examples of service and leadership are clubs, teams, musical group, academic UIL, which you'll all have the opportunity to do very shortly, newspaper staff, yearbook, student council, church groups, 4-H, scouts, etc. So many things. If you've done none of these things in your life, which is doubtful that you've done none of them, you need to consider doing 1 or 2 of them between now and the time that we'll be inducting. Number 3, wait to be notified of your eligibility by a statement of intent. You become eligible if you hit the 90 or above criteria, which we will find out pretty soon. All right. This will be a document given to you by Mr. Richmond near the middle of February informing you that you have met that scholarship criterion. Number 4, you're going to complete the statement of intent packet. All right, I'm going to show you briefly the statement of intent packet, I hope. All right, you'll get a physical copy of this soon. It says, "Dear whoever, you have met the scholarship portion. That is, you have a grade of 90 or above." Okay. If you wish to be in NHS, you will check yes and complete this packet. Student signature, parent signature, date. All right. Most of this is pretty straightforward. It tells a lot of the stuff that you'll be expected to do, and you'll have to sign it in a couple spots. 2 parts that you need to know about: service and leadership. This is what I was just saying. You will need to tell us about things that you have done that meet those criteria, and they're listed here. They're the things I just read to you previously: clubs, teams, musical groups, academic UIL, etc. You will simply enter in what you've done. Okay, you may have a couple of them, you may have many. If you have none, do some things between now and the middle part of February. There's a part here about character and discipline. You're going to basically say you've committed no felonies. No, I'm exaggerating, but that you haven't gotten into any trouble, and you're you're generally a good citizen, which most of you are. All right. Lastly, the only thing that's in this application that's going to take you a little time is the essay. In addition to their outstanding record of academic excellence, community involvement, and leadership qualities, National Honor Society members are expected to uphold the highest standards of integrity and moral character. Please type a short essay, approximately 500 words, on the following topic. Explain why you should be selected for induction into the National Honor Society. Describe both your accomplishments and your failures and the lessons you have taken away from these experiences. So if you are certain you will be interested in NHS, it's probably a good idea to begin thinking about your essay at this time. That concludes this video.